Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the Country Cuz Show this morning, and what we gonna be doing today is a lesson for you folks out there with lap steel guitars and still hadn't quite got the hang of it. I'm gonna zoom you right on in on the lap steel and show you some techniques that's very important to learn, and it'll help you get on your way. Mine is tuned up today in an open E. I put the tuning right up there. And that's from the B string down to that little bitty one there. Alright, and we're going to be just playing some pretty music today. We ain't gonna do the Halloween spooky stuff, and I got a technique that I showed y'all the other day, and we're gonna apply it. I think I did it on the dobro. So So y'all stand by. And by the way, while we talking, I know you like to hear me talk, don't you? Ha ha! I know you saying, let's get on with the doggone lesson here. I don't blame you. I want to get to it also. But I'm feeling better, and I've had several people writing their emails. So I've been out in the yard all day yesterday. I've worked in my garden. I'm breathing better. Since the doctor told me wasn't nothing wrong with my heart, I ain't too much worried about that. I've been doing what I want to do. I mowed the grass this weekend, and also I'm going to start back and finish up these two left-handed lap steels, and boom, we're going to start back producing some lap steel for y'all. I'm getting calls and emails every day needing a lap steel guitar, so I'm going to get back with the program on that. Just give you an update of what's going on. I hope you have a great day today, and let's get into the lesson now. So if y'all will come a little closer, we'll check out the lesson. Alright, I hope y'all can see this, and maybe I need to move the camera closer and go straight down. I don't know. Y'all let me know, because I'm looking at a camera with a little tiny screen on it over there, and from sitting back here, it ain't much bigger than a pecan husk. And now something else. Speedy, I forgot to make that video on that round wire tool. I'll get to that next. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is something for an absolute pure TO beginner. After you get it tuned up in that open E tuning, I put it right across there. That's your open tuning. Alright, now we're going to be playing in what we call a 1, a 4, and a 5 chord. And I think it'd be helpful if you playing any kind of musical instrument to learn the Nashville number system. If not, learn it. I tell you what I'll do. There it is right there, but don't try to copy it off of this screen. I'll put a link down there below in the description, if I don't forget, where you can go get that off of Google Images. It's called the Nashville number system, and I use this one to teach with. I like it because of the colors in it. It's color coded. You got your green, and that's your 1, 4, 5 chords. And then you got your reds, that's your 2, 3, and 6 chords. Then you got your 7 chords, which is purple, I think, or blue. Okay? Anyway, I know that don't mean nothing to some of y'all out there, but in the 1, 4, 5 chord progress, that's 99% of all songs played. Let's start off in an open E, and let's just strum the guitar one time, and that makes an E chord. Alright, we're going to go to the 4 chord now, in that, which is going to be an A. if you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but that's my 5th fret when I'm in this tuning. I got my guitar marked off because I teach with it. This is all that is a teaching guitar. But I got the frets marked off. That way when I'm playing and a student is sitting in front of me, they know what I'm doing. Now what I'm doing when I'm teaching that and they're moving around, sitting in front of me, I can tell them to be sure and come down these you dragging fingers. They mute. Hear that? I got my fingers on there, but I'm lifting my bar. Now, when I say technique is something that I think it comes out in your personality that you have to learn. Because if you've heard different guitar players, anytime you hear the Johnny Cash come on, first thing you think of with that train beat is Johnny Cash. Anyway, and then if it's something like this, you think of another player. Maybe you think of 60s music or something, you know. Alright, but with that being said, also, I want you to be sure to practice if you sounding like this. I want you to practice using those dragging fingers, keep them down on the board. And I'm using them same 3 chords. That's nothing but an E, a and a B. That's all it is. But listen how many different songs I can get out of. Let's do some old country. Different technique. Using the same 3 notes, I come up with 3 or 4 different style of song. Now, the cool thing is, and I've told y'all I would use it, and I'm going to play a complete song that I'm working on. You know, I'm always working on something. So, anyway, this is something I come up with last night, and I just thought it was pretty, but I'm going to be using an E, slide back to a D. Then I'm using that drone note. there's another. I'm hitting the very first string and skipping over to the third string and letting it ring out. And I don't change nothing except the position here, and it sounds. Did the same thing with the second string, and I'm just using the first fret, fourth fret, and the fifth fret. Then open, then I go down to the second string, do the same thing. Then the third string at the first fret, I close in on the third string, leave these two ringing out, and then I'll open it. And I'm using the 1, 4, and 5 chord, and then I'm throwing in A flat. And I can look that up on the chart because I ain't familiar where it is, but A flat's right about in the, well, that'd be a G sharp because we're looking at sharps. So that's going to be in the 3 chord position. That's what that is, but. Then I slide up to the G to go back to the A. same notes except with a different hand style with the right hand on the picking and different movement of the bar. And all that's called technique. Still a lot of fun, folks, and there's a lot to learn on it. It can do a lot. That's a slant. I did change to a key of G in that, by the way. You can do it in... What I'm doing there is, I call it string plucking up. String pinching. You just pinch 2 strings. But what I'm doing to make the technique sound different, I'm picking up on the bar a little bit. Pinching it in the back before, or you can do it in the opposite. That's string banjo roll. I'm trying probably to throw too much at you today. What I want you to practice today is that's simple. The 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord. And if you're more advanced, y'all can come up there to your F sharp. It goes with the sequence in your Nashville number chart. You can take this chart and you can pick you out a song by, let's say we're going to be playing in the key of A right there. Well, you got choices of A, B, B minor, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp. all them chords, and if you can find them on the string and you learn your notes, which I know my notes. And like I say, I get carried away having a lot of fun playing on it. This thing here is not, to me, any different than a pedal steel. Only thing with a pedal steel, you got your pedals that bends your strings and pulls them out of tune or pushes them into another tuning. I got a pedal steel and I use it a lot. Now, I want to try the benders down here, but I don't know, that looks about like having a whammy bar on my Strat. And I got one Strat that's got a whammy bar. Very rarely do I use it. Most of it's kicked out of the way. I got 2 or 3 more Strats that I took the thing off from and put a little block of wood in there and made a hardtail bridge and locked it back so it can't move. And that's my main ones I do recording with. The other one I take out to the shop when we got a band playing. If we drop it in the mud, it won't hurt it. We brush it off. It'll take a licking and keep on ticking. Anyway, I hope you all out there has a great week out there. I'm going to get out there and do a lot of work. I'm way up here, you see, and I'm going to get out there this morning and do some work. I got my shop cleaned out pretty good. I got couple of pieces of wood I need to do something with. I just don't know what. They're too small for lap steel. They're too soft to make my bridges with because I use the hardest wood I get, walnut and maple. And I hadn't tried hickory, but I think it's too coarse. Anyway, y'all have a good, safe week out there and keep in touch with me. I'm going to start back building y'all's lap steel guitars, I promise. And another thing, I'll see y'all on Hump Day. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button down there, and I promise you we'll have some more fun. See y'all later.